good, y'all? Just cruising around today, nothing planned. I made a video last night, but just didn't come out how I wanted it to come out, so I pretty much just scrapped it. And yeah, just gonna go with the flow today. But a bunch of you guys have been asking me to do a mod list video, so get that out of the way for you guys today. Should be pretty good. I mean, I feel like I've done a lot to it. There is still a lot that I want to do to it, but yeah. Close. I'm gonna do a little walkthrough of everything I've done to the bike thus far. I had the bike for about 2 years now, so kind of long, not too long. I pretty much just start with the front, work my way back. Tires, I should say, are the S22s. I personally think that they're really good tires. I used to run the Q3 Pluses, but these are cheaper, and in my opinion they have a comparable amount of grip for canyons, which is where you want it. And then let's see, I have Moto Composites front wheel cover carbon, and then the front cowl in carbon, obviously. And then this is a Puig, however you want to say it, a windscreen. And then I have what are these? New Rage Cycle mirror block offs, pretty sure they're called. And then I have Walnut Tech frame sliders, or fork sliders in the front. I like the simple look of them. They look really good. Yeah, look, moving back a little bit, I have Vortex Levers, and then I have what are these? I think, oh yeah, it's just a set, so it's Walnut Tech bar end sliders. GPR V5. I have an install video on this, so if you guys ever want to check that out, or if you get one, you can follow my guide on how to install it. It's pretty simple, honestly. Still braided brake lines, front and rear. These are the front ones. These are like a pain in the ass to install, but they feel really good. I also did, when I changed my brake lines, I did Moto racing brake fluid. So moving back, I have Moto Composites carbon tank piece. Pretty much all the carbon that I have on my bike is Moto Composites, 100% carbon fiber. This is Vortex gas cap V3, something like that. I think it's V3. Cleanest looking gas cap in my opinion. I didn't really like the driven one. Not only that, but I have a couple of things that are Vortex on my bike, so I just wanted to keep everything matching. And then I have GB Racing engine covers. I did get into one little tiny small accident on time, and I actually got hit by a motorcycle. That was fun, and it was on the left side. This saved my bike. It's not this one, I actually replaced it, but it saved my bike. If I wouldn't have had that on there, I mean, I know there's one stock that comes on there, but I think these are just way better. Definitely saved like a decent amount of my bike. They stick out way more than the stock ones do too, so I think that helped a lot. But yeah, GB Racing engine covers, they look sick in my opinion. I think they just like, they're like subtle, but when you see them, you know what you're looking at. So like, it just looks good in my opinion. And then I have Spec tank pads. I honestly never liked tank pads before I got them, but after I got them, I understood why everybody got them, because obviously it's like just way better for gripping. But I used to not like how they looked on the bike, but now that I have them and I see people without them, I actually think they make the bike look a lot better. So, but this one's coming undone a little bit. I did try to super glue it, but it came back off. Whenever I'm in the canyons and I have my suit on, this my suit somehow like catches this lip and it just starts pulling it off. I mean, but I've never had any trouble with the left side. It's only the right side. I heard that they warranty it, but I'm actually not sure if that's true or not. But I just super glued it just for now. Like I said, I have a lot of Vortex stuff, so I have the Vortex rear sets. These, in my opinion, they look the best out of all the rear sets. I'd say, I think, what is it, Woodcraft makes some other ones, but I just think that these look a lot better. And this is, I got this off of Sport Bike Track Gear. It's just a Reservoir Delete. Just looks a lot better than having that can right here, because before, when I had like my stock exhaust and all that kind of stuff, I had what was it? I had the O2 cable coming down. I had the brake light switch cable coming down. I had those two EXO cables coming down. Not to mention the brake fluid reservoir right here. So it was just like a lot of stuff right here. So when I upgraded to the still braided brake lines that you can see right here, I actually did the Reservoir Delete and then got rid of all that stuff at the same time. Looks a lot better in my opinion, like just super clean, like you just don't see anything right there. So yeah, Vortex rear sets. I'll show you the other side. Yeah, they just look like really good in my opinion. I don't know. Like I said, just my opinion. I have what is this? Either EK or RK, one of the two, I forget which. Max X 520 pitch. Yeah, I did a conversion to 520 pitch with a, what is it, 15 tooth front sprocket. So I went down on the one in the front. And then my sprocket in the rear is a super light with a driven bolt. Got rid of those stock silver bolts, made it look a lot better. And this is 45, so it's stock gearing. So I just went down one tooth in the front and stayed stock rear, just because I didn't want to lose too much top speed. I only wanted to get a little bit more acceleration. I know a lot of people do -1 +2, but I felt like this was like a pretty good middle ground, and I honestly noticed a difference like right away. Obviously, like it's good enough for me. And then this is Womit Tech. It just goes along with the fork sliders, the bar sliders that I have. I actually have frame sliders too, the cut ones where you have to cut a hole in your frame, but I never installed them. I was just kind of scared, honestly, but it's all good. And then Light-Tech chain adjusters. These things are really nice. Like when you take your wheel off, all this stuff stays inside, so you don't have all this stuff like falling all over the place. Just makes wheels, taking off your wheel, a little bit easier. And then when you tighten your chain, it's like a tactile click, so it's really nice. You could actually feel what you're doing, because with the stock ones, you're just kind of loosening and tightening and trying to make sure that they match and all that kind of stuff. It's just kind of a mess, honestly. So that makes life a lot easier. It looks really good. The only thing that was kind of confusing is with these, you put your axle in the opposite way. So I was like thinking that I was installing them wrong when I got them, but I guess that's just how they are. Yeah, I don't mind my bike. Definitely need to wash it. And then this is just a racing rear brake disc. Honestly, I got it on eBay. It was like $100. Don't remember the brand, but if you just look up Yamaha R6 brake disc or something, you'll find it. All right. Coming to the rear, I have JL Designs rear tail light, also the blinkers, and then the frame or the license plate mount, just like an all-in-one package. I think it looks a lot better than the new Rage Cycles. There is some wiring that you have to do, but I mean, end result's definitely worth it. And Moto Composites rear tire hugger. Yeah, all the carbon's Moto Composites. Last but not least, I have MJ's headers. So they're just one piece all the way. MJ's headers, and then this slip-on is honestly an eBay slip-on. It's like a SE Project knockoff. When I got my exhaust, I just really wanted an all black one. So I saw that one and I got it. But this thing's like coming loose. It like doesn't get tight no more right here on the clamp. So I'm about to be switching that out to a Yosh AT2 pretty soon. So stick around for that. Yeah, I think that's pretty much everything. Oh yeah, I have a Sprint PO8 air filter in there. Air filter, full system, and I have a tune from Boss, however you say it. Yeah, that should pretty much cover everything. But yeah, if you have any questions about anything, if I forgot something, let me know. I'll definitely answer it. But as far as I know, I think I covered everything. Yeah, that should be it. I'll let you guys hear it real quick. Don't want to scare the dogs.